Hey friends, Amanda here at Bare Bones Living. Welcome back. And this is my contribution to the Last Chance Cook-Off collaboration that I am involved in, hosted by Kettle Kitchen, Hendrickson Family Farm, and 9 Acres Family Farm. And I'm so excited to be in this collaboration. It's going the whole month of September. I will link below the playlist for the Last Chance Cook-Off. There are over 100 channels contributing to this. It's going to be super awesome. Lots of great recipes, all involving grilling. Today I'm going to be using my Weber charcoal kettle grill, and all the people that are contributing to this will be cooking outdoors in some form or fashion on some sort of a grill, smoker, fire pit, who knows. But today I'm using my Weber grill. So let's see what's cooking. Gotcha! We still need to get cooking. So let me show you what we're going to be cooking. We're going to be doing chicken wings with my homemade Sugar Rush peach pepper jam. So let me see how we're going to bring this all together. Literally the hardest part of this recipe is getting this grill going. And if you guys aren't familiar, this is a charcoal chimney. If you haven't heard of them, look them up. I personally don't like lighter fluid. I can taste it. I actually like the smell of it when other people are using it, but I hate cooking with it. I hate the smell. I feel like you can taste it. And so I'm going to be using a charcoal chimney, and the way that this works, if you're not familiar, is I'm going to be taking some newspaper and crumpling it up underneath the chimney. The top part holds all the briquettes and the bottom part is shallow, and that's going to hold your crumpled up newspaper. I want one of those so bad, you guys. So I'm just going to pack the bottom with newspaper. Easy enough. And then I'm going to take my charcoal briquettes and pour them in the top here. I'm probably going to fill this 3/4 of the way for these chicken wings. If I was cooking like potatoes or something like that, I would fill it even more, but I think 3/4 will be plenty. And my lighter. And then I'll just light this newspaper here underneath. All of this newspaper will light up and heat the briquettes from underneath and work its way up, and it'll get all of those charcoals started. So it's a little bit of a process, takes a little bit of time, but I like it. I prefer it. Sometimes you got to give it a little bit more air for it to really get going. And like I said, this is the hardest part of this whole dinner, is getting the grill going. And it's the smokiest part. So while the charcoals are heating up for the grill, I'm just going to prepare these chicken wings. There's really nothing that you have to do to prepare chicken wings, but I prefer to cut off the little wing and save that. So I'll chop off all of these wings at the joint.
Why are you cutting off those wings?
Because I don't like them.
You don't
I also
them?
don't like Papa's scissors. I'm going to use mine. I prefer just to have this, and I'll save these wings and freeze them, and when I make my chicken stock, I'll throw these wings in, and that adds great flavor and nutrients to my homemade broth. So I'm just gonna slice off all these wings, and then I'm going to salt and pepper my wings. And this is just a personal preference. You don't have to do this step at all. This is just what I like to do for my wings. But as with most other things, nothing goes to waste here. We're just going to use them in a different way, at a different time. So I'll just add these wings to my chicken bag for when I make stock. And these wings are nothing special, it's just what my local grocer had. You can go as fancy or not when you're cooking from home. This is what we had. This is what was available to us, but it'll still be delicious. So I'm just going to lightly season these with salt and pepper first. I'm not going to put that peach pepper jam on there until the very end and kind of glaze it.
Really?
And I'm not going to get every surface covered, but that's okay. And I'm okay just seasoning the one side. And once those coals are ready, I'll dump them and we'll go from there. So I think you can see now that the fire is coming up out of the top of this cylinder. So I'm going to lift up this grate and I'm going to dump these coals right in the middle. And then I'm going to set the grate back down. And I'm going to let that start to heat up my grates. Once those are heated up, I'm going to clean the grates off completely, and we can put our chicken on there. So I've just placed the chicken over my coals. I'll have to rearrange them as we're cooking because the ones in the middle will obviously cook faster than the ones on the edges. So I'll have to relocate these during the cooking time. And I'm sure I'll get some kind of a comment about this. For cleaning grills, I use this wooden spatula to clean it instead of what most people are used to with these wire bristle brushes to clean the grates. And that is because I am a ENT surgical nurse, and I cannot tell you how many times I have taken these shards. When these things get old, these wires get loose and they can stick to your grill grates and then get embedded into your food. And I do not like to admit how often I have actually taken those wire fragments out of people's tongues surgically. So I use this plank, and as you use it, it wears a specific pattern. And we did use this mostly on our gas grill, so it wore our gas grill marks. But we can't use that here because we don't have natural gas, and we have a natural gas grill. So now that we're using this, it's wearing that pattern into, it's burning that pattern into this. So it forms to your grill, and then you don't have to worry about getting metal shards in your tongue. So I'm going to cover that up, open this up, and we're going to start cooking this up. Check it in a couple minutes. So let's check these guys. They've only been in here for maybe 4 or 5 minutes, but this is pretty hot in here, and I think that this middle guy is getting pretty toasty here. We'll switch these guys around a little bit so that everybody gets cooked evenly. So I'm mainly going after cooking the meat at this point. And then I'm going to glaze it with my jam. I like a charry piece of meat a little bit, so I'm good with how that looks. That looks great to me. So to me, one of the best things about barbecuing is just being able to sit here and enjoy being outside and watching all the nature around me, watch my neighbors, watch the wildlife. I could look out that way and watch the lake and watch people drive by on their boats, just taking in the scenery and sitting and relaxing, reflecting. And you guys can hear, all I hear is wilderness. I don't hear screaming kids. So this is my peace and quiet time. This is my happy time. A minute away for Mom to unwind and take a moment and just relax. Although I did not plan this out very well. I mean, I love grilling, and we grill our food just about every single night. But it is extremely hot today and extremely humid. It's like 90 degrees and very high humidity right now. I'm very sticky. Didn't plan this out right. But it's okay. I'll still take it. Check out that smoke coming out of there. I love seeing that. It looks like a train. That means good things are happening in there. Very pleased. So these only take about 10 minutes to cook, and they are pretty much done already. But now what I'm going to do is put my peach pepper jam on them and flip them over. And again, I made this with my Sugar Rush peaches, Sugar Rush peach peppers. And peaches. Made a jam out of them. And again, I'm not looking for I'm not going to win any awards on my cooking and aesthetics. I'm just going for flavor. And this is just basically adding a glaze on here. Flip them over. Get the other side, and these puppies are going to be done. Let's move you out of there and move you in there. Cover you too. Yep. These smell delicious. And all I have ever used this peach pepper jam on is chicken. So this is all I have left of this one jar. I will link right here above my video where I make this. That is why I am okay with doing all this dipping back in and working with chicken and stuff like that, because this has only ever been used on chicken. If you guys have any ideas on other things that I could use this on, I mean, I absolutely love this use of it. It works perfect for it. But I have one more jar of this that you guys saw in the beginning of this video that I haven't opened yet. Close that up for a second. And if you guys have any ideas on what I could use that other jar for, I'd love to hear it in the comments below. And these are very ready. And they're glistening and very, very fragrant. Nice and bubbly and sizzly. So we're going to plate all this up. We already have our slice of cornbread here. I'm gonna get a nice heaping scoop of this coleslaw that looks and smells fantastic. And a couple of these chicken wings here. And that looks like a mighty fine dinner, if you ask me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this barbecue. It's super simple. Like I said, I linked the recipe to my Sugar Rush peach pepper peach jam earlier. That was really also very simple to make. But we are definitely ready for dinner, and I want to thank the hosts of this collaboration, 9 Acre Family Farms, Hendrickson Family Farm, and Kettle Kitchen, for putting on this amazing collaboration. I want to thank my fellow collaborators. This is an awesome thing to be involved in, and I'm really looking forward to the live, I believe. I don't remember exactly what date we're doing the live. I'll put it in the description below. I can't remember, but I'm in a lot of collaborations and I can't remember which one's which. Definitely check out the live, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you on the next one. Thank you guys for stopping by today and joining in on our journey here at Bare Bones Living. We'll catch you on the next one.